Sleep, not just really good advice from mom and grandma. You need sleep if you are trying to change your body composition, if you are trying to get more out of your life. You need sleep. This is non-negotiable. Well, there's a tiny percentage of people that have a genetic variant that lets them crush it on 4 hours a night. Chances are that's not you. And I hear a lot like, no, I'm okay on 5, 6 hours of sleep. It's something I've adjusted to. No, you probably haven't. If there's a lot of weight that's sticking onto you, if you're feeling foggy, if you're not unhappy, and by the way, mental clarity all day and being happy all day is a real thing you can have if your body weight's, staying resistant, if you get sick often, if your workouts are getting harder, you need sleep. Very potentially, that's what's missing here. So, what do we do about it? How do we get more sleep? It's sometimes not just a case of getting more sleep, although you should be. The baseline, absolute minimum, and in fact, anything under 7 hours is constituted as a deficit. Like you are doing large amounts of harm to yourself, shortening your life. The next day is going to be a lot crappier than it needs to be. But it looks like more people should be around that 8.5. For me, that's closer to 9 hours. I would love to be crushing more of the day, but I know I've been on both sides of this fence hard. You need to find where your tipping point is. And often that's around 8.5. So how do we do that? There's a few things to getting a good night's sleep. One is rhythm. We are designed to do the same thing every day. Now, we're in a culture that seems to think it's okay to push it bedtime right out into the night at different times of day and then change it in the weekend for some reason. Now, I do have a social life, but where I do have control, I will keep to the same bedtime every day and to the same getting up time every day. And gosh, if you do this for a week, even 2 weeks, it's a game changer. You're ready to go on Monday and kick it in the teeth rather than sort of drag yourself in there. Now, another part of rhythm is what you are doing before you go to bed. What's the wind down? We're very photosensitive beings, meaning that we react to what the world's light is doing to us very well. And a really good piece of research example of that, a couple of years ago, they had a blue light, stuck it to the back of someone's knee, taped it there, pitch black room. If you stood in the same room, you couldn't see anything. So this little blue light back in the knee, this person, or these people, across a lot of people, had disrupted sleep, and it showed up the next day. Insulin sensitivity was different the next day. The cognitive flexibility the next day was different just by doing that. So there's a couple of pieces to get out of that. Your bedroom should be pitch black. Black it out. Get rid of the screens. Get rid of the LED lights. Black it out. Also, the lead up to sleep should be dimmer. So as it gets closer to bed, say for example, for a lot of people, good baseline is 30 to 60 minutes before they go to bed. If you got a dimmer, bring down the lights. If you got some candles, use those. Start getting away from screens. Blue lights, one of the biggest cues to wake people up, to get away from screen. That's either get some lens protectors or put your laptop on. Like get rid of the colors, whatever. Put the phone away leading up to bed. These are all things that really respond. And if it doesn't seem to make a difference to your sleep, you're probably a little bit deficit in how much sleep you need. Then, yes, how much exercise. Exercise is another game changer. Do some exercise. Move it each day. Not sure why that works. Probably just because your body gets a cue to that it's done more and needs more recovery. But yeah, sleep, definitely worth it. Something I always try to throw into my programs, and I don't like putting things into my programs. Simple is better. This is a game changer for most goals. See you tomorrow.